Yo, what's good? It's your boy Unique from 99 Doors Entertainment, and today we're going to talk about how to sell beats. See, I was waking up this morning from a message from my Discord asking me about how to sell his beats. See, I haven't really thought about it recently, about how I'm selling my beats and how did I get myself out there. But after talking to him for a little while, I came up with a few ideas on how to get people started if they just starting to sell beats and things they need to get set up. So I decided to make two videos. This is part one of the two videos, and I'm going to talk about the two things you need to get set up if you're thinking about selling beats. These things are very important, no ifs, ands, or questions about it, that you need to get started doing ASAP before you can even think about making any money on selling your beat. In the second video, I'm gonna go over things that I learned over the years from selling beats. I'm gonna give you some tips, and this is a quick disclaimer. Just because I'm sharing my ideas and my thoughts about how to sell beats don't mean it's the one and only way. There's plenty of ways to go about selling beats, and you have to find a way that works for you. I'm just sharing what works for me and giving you some ideas to help you get started. So let's go ahead and jump into the video.
My Uncle Unique made this one.
The first thing I feel like you need to have set up is a beat store. It's hard for anybody in any industry to make sales if they don't have a designated platform to post their product. Your beats is your product, so you need to have a dedicated platform to show off your product. And yes, you can post your beats on Instagram and make sales on Instagram that way. But in the long term, if you want artists to return to you every single time, you need to have a dedicated platform that they can go to check out all your work, see what your work is, to see if it's for sale, how much it is, and they don't have to talk to you directly every single time they want to buy something. Two platforms that I suggest people use is BeatStars or Airbid. Those are two platforms I hear good things about when it comes to selling beats. BeatStars are the bigger of the two. That's the one I used recently and I used back in the day. If you want to use BeatStars, you just set up your BeatStars account, upload your beats that way. Or if you want to go bigger than both of those, you can set up a Shopify page and sell your beats that way. That's my end goal, to have my Shopify page up and running and sell beats through Shopify. But if you're just starting out, just use one of the two. They already got a pre-made fan base there. People already check out beats through there. So just use one of those platforms and build your fan base that way. Another thing about your beat store is being consistent with it. Either upload beats every day or once a week. To me, that's the best way to build a fan base. People know exactly when your beat's gonna drop. Both strategies work. I've seen success with both strategies. You just gotta pick which one is best for you. That's all I got to say about that. Just be consistent as much as you can with your beat store. Just choose the day you want to upload your beats and upload your beats there. The most important thing right now for you to do is build up your catalog. You want as many beats as you can get on your beat store as quick as possible, because the larger your catalog, the more sales you can get. So keep pushing, keep building up your catalog, and keep promoting it. And speaking of promotion, the next thing you need to get set up if you're trying to sell beats online is your social media presence. A lot of things that's stopping a lot of producers from selling beats is promotion. They worried about promotion, how much promotion costs, getting money behind them so they can pay for the promotion, having paid ads, everything like that. But promotion do not have to be paid for. You have social media platforms, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, all these that you can use. Hell, even Twitter or X, whatever they want to call it nowadays. You can use that to promote your beat store. You can use that to promote your platform. You don't have to post memes all the time. You don't have to share all the dumb videos that you see on these platforms. Your goal with using these platforms should be promoting your brand and yourself, sharing things that you into, promoting your music, promoting your beats, finding people to work with. This is what you should be using your social media for. And side note, this is one thing that irks my nerves about producers and artists. Make sure your name is the same across all platforms if you want to make it as easy as possible for people to find you. So make sure your beat store got a similar name to you. Make sure your Instagram, your TikTok, your YouTube channel, make sure everything got a similar name, if not the same name. If you're looking for me on YouTube, my name is Unique from 99 Doors. If you're looking for me on Instagram, Unique from 99 Doors, TikTok, Facebook, no matter what platform you own, I'm always Unique from 99 Doors. You want your brand to stand out the same way. Make sure you got your coloring the same. Make sure you branding yourself properly. Don't worry about a logo. Use a picture of yourself. And when you posting, make sure you posting videos that's creative. See, a lot of people will use all their creativity on the music side of things, but you have to be just as creative with the promotion side of things. When I was having the conversation this morning, he was asking, what do you think about a type beat channel on YouTube? How do you think that works? And it works. If you start a type beat channel on YouTube, you can get beat sales that way. If you're doing type beats, then you're gonna have to stand out. And it's only 2 ways you can stand out because there's so much competition in the type beat channels. The first way to stand out is numbers. Make sure you dropping more videos than everybody else, and that right there is hard to do. I know because I tried it. I was able to keep a consistent pace of 1 beat a day, creating the video, creating the beat, making sure I got all the SEO stuff aligned with the video, make sure I'm linking it to my beat store, and I only could do 1 a day without messing up. I tried doing 2 a day, but then some stuff got left behind. I forgetting some stuff. The video didn't come out to the quality that I wanted to. So you have to be consistent, and you have to figure out a pace that works for you. And I know there's type beat channels that drop 2 and 3 videos a day, and I couldn't match that up. I couldn't keep up with the pace of that. The second way to stand out is make sure your video quality is different than anything else. It don't have to be the best looking video, but you got to have something unique about your type beat videos and your beats that make them stand out better than everybody else. You can't go in there with a Drake type beat with a picture of Drake on the screen, nothing going on, just Drake up there. That's not gonna work. Or have a video with your beat playing in the background with just an album cover up there with the name of the beat across it. That's not gonna work. It's not gonna get you notified. It might get you a few beat sales here and there, but it's gonna be hard to grow that way, especially on YouTube with the competition there is. Everybody talk about how saturated it is, how saturated the music industry is, beat selling is, and everything like that. I don't think it's saturated. I think the creativity is not there for producers to really spread their wings and try new stuff. You have to try new stuff to stand out amongst the crowd. If everybody doing the same thing, of course you're gonna think it's saturated because everybody doing the same thing. You have to take your creativity from your music and move it over to your promotion and try new things. Once you got your beat store set up, once you got your social media set up to really focus on your promotion and getting your name out there and building your brand up, the next thing you have to do is just stay consistent with both of those things. It's gonna be hard. It might take you a few months. It might even take you a year or two to really start seeing consistent beat sales on an everyday basis, but you just have to stay consistent with it, showing people that you're here to stay, and keep growing and building your style and your own sound. Because again, creativity is everything. Being creative with your music, being creative with your promotion, being creative on how you reach out to people. And that's all I have for this video. I will be dropping part 2 probably tomorrow. If not, then y'all hold me accountable for that. But I will be dropping part 2 where I go over a few more tips that I learned over the years that I think will really help y'all grow and really build your beat selling business. So hey, if you want to see that video, hit that subscribe button. If you find this video helpful, hit that like button, and I appreciate y'all. I'll check y'all out later. Deuces.